Collectives, welcome to the daily pick a card and birthday reading for September 26. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a Jack of Hearts. If you were born before sunrise, you are yesterday's card, which is a Queen of Hearts. All right, so what I do here is read each card individually, then all together for the collective. We're going to talk about the energy of today. Jack of Hearts, Libra, Venus, first deacon, air, cardinal, all of it is here for us to kind of wade through. We'll see what the cards have to say for us today. Then we are going to wish the Jack of Hearts a very happy birthday. These are your solar year cards. They are here to help you, help yourself in your manifesting abilities for the year. So they're going to invite you to raise your vibration and therefore feel really good and have that energy to draw on when it comes time for you to manifest. All right, let's turn over card number 1. We've got the Two of Hearts. This is beautiful, lovely, connective energy where it is knowing what you need, nature, nurture. All you need is love. Basically, you've got the lock and the key today to do exactly that. It is a card that gets activated with the Ace of Clubs. So if you have an Ace of Clubs in your chart, there you go. You just got it doubled down for you. An epiphany, just this really beautiful opportunity to have an original thought about yourself and your intellectual pursuits with that Ace of Clubs. Otherwise, if you don't, that's not a problem. You still, for whatever you need for your emotional well-being, how connected you feel to source and what love that you're giving yourself is all right here. It's Empress energy, which is so loving and fertile and beauty and abundance. It's all of the creativity that you could possibly want. And it comes through with this really lucky, interesting, easy way of having it flow. Beautiful card. All right, let's see what card number 2. We've got the 8 of Hearts. So here we're looking at Rahu energy. So you're going to want to look to your Rahu and see what you have going on there. It's an exploration, experimentation. It's about an inner you, an inner self. We are definitely in the hearts today. So this is going to be a very interesting reading for the collective. Individually as well, you're being invited to really find where you are doing that bounce for that Libra season and knowing that it's going to be coming back to you, the information around this. So you're to look to see if there's anything that you are looking for outside yourself. You want self-validation here. This Rahu energy is also the Hanged Man energy in the major arcana. So it's an opportunity to look at something from a different point of view. It's having that time out that the Hanged Man is right there giving, but it's time out to find that balance that you're looking for you. It's a really a feel-good, grateful, letting this warmth and mutual, sincere, loving kindness come through for you about you. Okay. All right, let's see what we get for card number 3. We've got the 7 of clubs. So here we're looking at that Saturn tower moments where it's in the upright position. So this realization about self and something that needs to be let go of is going to be coming through. Possibly like a bolt of lightning, just getting us right there. And that's okay. It's going to be a good something that we need to let go of. It's intellectually how we pursue getting the knowledge that we need, what we do with it when we have it. It's the spiritual gateway card. So it's us getting a glimpse at how we may be victimizing ourselves, or maybe we've been allowing perpetrator mode or defender mode to interrupt our well-being. So it's always about the well-being. And today, being this Libra season, we've got this opportunity to take care of ourselves in a much better way. We're going to see it by having something come bouncing back to us, a reflection of who we are at our core. So, Jack of Hearts, let's talk about that energy, because the Jacks are Uranus energy, and the Uranus energy encompasses the Jacks, aces, twos, and threes in the same suit. Yep. And it's in the chart. So today we are really going to be experiencing on a much deeper level how we take care of who we are. We're going to see that coming back. There's going to be something that we can tweak to have that be better working for us. The 7s are all about letting go. This is moving from, moving from victim to warrior, really, in how we take care of who we are. So this is going to really be about reinventing who we are. Intellectually understanding that that's exactly what we need to do. It's going to come through as some kind of spiritual truth. It is us being able to see it clearly, and we're going to be able to move through it. It's not going to be easy, but that hard work will pay off. I love this. This Jack of Hearts energy is really that 2 of Hearts. So we're going to look to the chart of that 2 of Hearts. It's sitting in the Mars position. So this is how actively seeking what we need emotionally. So we're going to know how to move into that action, which is beautiful. And we've got the Ace of Hearts today, that energy, the aces, twos, and threes of the Jacks. So that Ace of Hearts, where we have this opportunity to, a peaceful opportunity, unless we're looking at the lower vibration, and then of course it won't be. It'll be more abrupt and rude, but we have everything here in the upright position. So I suspect that this is going to be some kind of revelation for us to work through an emotional letting go of something. We're going to see it. It's going to be bouncing back to us. We'll understand it, that we need to explore it a little bit, look at things a little differently, and be able to make that connection with the Empress's help. And yeah, through this 8 of Hearts, which is the looking at things differently, that Hanged Man energy, all coming through in a really fast paced kind of day. That's that Jack energy. It's really going to be kind of interesting for all of us to see what we're going to be asked to release, right? That how we've been victimizing or ourselves or allowing ourselves to be victimized and or the perpetrator and defender mode. We got to let go of something in order for this beautiful loving kindness to come in. All right, I'm interested. Let's move on to the birthday. Happy birthday, Jack of Hearts. Let's see what you get for the Creativity Oracle and where you are being invited to take a closer look. Recharge. When the pace of life becomes too hectic, know to slow down, be mindful, and go with the flow. Yes, all this water energy. Libra is an air sign, but being a heart, it is water related. So there is a lot of that fluidity to allowing those emotions to really go with the flow. And when it does get to be too hectic, as you would know, being that Jack, they're all super busy. They've got a ton of work to do. Jacks have a lot of work to do, and creative and inventive work. It is in the cards of truth. The Jack of Hearts is that artist, lover, charming, inspiring a change of perspective. Can be very flirty and shallow as well. And if you're looking at the shadow attributes that are out there as well today, there could be a lot of player happening and maybe a deceitful or egotistical player or an unstable player. Definitely one that could be a trickster and coming from a very selfish perspective. So we're going to stay out of that vibration. If we see that coming towards us, we're going to turn around and go the other way. It's okay. We got that covered. And I don't think that's going to interrupt what's happening here, unless that is the catalyst for all of this letting go and allowing all of this really beautiful heart-led knowledge about ourselves through. We've got the chart of the day to look at as well, besides just the Two of Hearts being in the Mars position. You've got the Eight of Clubs there on the ecliptic. So it is a day of contemplating, going deeper for a reflection of who we are at our core. That's that 8 Rahu experimentation and looking inward to understand where we're being invited to go and explore. So that would be for you, Jack of Hearts, that would be your Rahu, that would be the Two of Diamonds. Much like that Two of Hearts in the Mars, you are laced with having these opportunities to connect. What to do with them is another story. You got to see it, you've got to understand it, and for that you need to go and look at your Pluto. Plutos are fascinating because it's the card that often trips you up. It's your catch-22. It's what you don't see coming. And for you, it's the 10 of Hearts. So it's that Wheel of Fortune, which, I kind of see it as a opportunity. to make lemons out of lemonade, or, just enjoy the lemonade. Maybe it's time to go shopping for the lemonade. You've got all of this wheel of opportunity, ups and downs, and learning to live within that balance. And same for the heart and for the jack. All jacks have that roller coaster abundance of opportunity to turn over a lot of energy within and without. So you being a Libra and in this first decan of really wanting to ensconce yourself in making that beauty can also have that shadow attribute of that catch-22 of over voicing and feeling like you've got to be this voice for your vision, when sometimes it's just better to be quiet and allow something to manifest on its own, if you will, the energy around you. Because in that silence, you allow all of that reflection in moments through your day to come bouncing back to you. That's what you're all about, is seeing who you are through that. It's such an interesting house to be in, where you are now allowing for that interaction. It's not all about you, but in a way it is you figuring you out from an outside source. So it's all right there to settle into it, to meditate more often than not, and allow those connections to come through for you. And that 10 of Hearts makes it really difficult to do because of that Wheel of Fortune. There's just so much fast pace with you that it's hard to settle into anything. You barely get time to catch your breath. So that is why you are being asked to slow down, because it is the hardest thing for you to do. It just is. And to be mindful, right? It's right here with that 8 of Hearts as well. So big energy for you. Tough too. So you really are going to have to figure out how to be able to do this, to just kind of slow down and allow time to you to do you, figuring out what to let go. Let's see what you've got for the spirit and nature. The 8 of Spades. Yeah, see, that is really what you're being asked to do here, because that is contemplating who you are, diving deep into whatever it is you're receiving and allowing it to just percolate and give you that reflection, that aha moments of who you are. It's about having that kind of focus, not having the kind of focus that has that gravity to it, because it is you being able to think forward, lofty thinking, and being really courageous about it too. There's a certain confidence that you're striving for with this card, and it's all about remedies and cures for what you need, right? To take care of yourself, have your well-being mentally and physically. It's a time out to do exactly that. So that is your mission. That is what you are being asked to really try to bring into your daily practice. Maybe get up 15 minutes earlier, just sit, think about it while the coffee's perking, or maybe at the end of the day, taking a few moments before your head hits the pillow and being grateful and just understanding what what took place that day, and what small something or big something you could incorporate into allowing that bounce that you do to be softer and more gentle, especially when you are seeing that reflection and getting those pieces of your puzzle to do just that with. Okay, let's see what you get for the Wishcraft card. Dance the rainbow. I love to have beauty in my life. Well, that's never truer words. Jack of Hearts, beautiful Libra, Venus, Venus. Yep. And I can see you doing exactly that. You want that truth. It is there. It is you finding yourself through that. Where there's a will, there's a way. There's this way of seeing that if you can settle, you'll be able to be in that grounded spot where you can really allow that information to come back, and you'll have something. Keep a journal, because by the end of the year you are going to have a lot to look back and reflect on. Lessons learned, even day to day, check back on it on Sundays or whatever day of the week is good for you, and just see where you can bring more of this into your practice. Wow. All right. Thank you, and happy birthday. Carpe diem, everyone, on our journey. This is us really getting creative with it and loving it. Beautiful. All right. Happy creating.